Hello world, magandang umaga Pilipinas, maayong buntag Mindanao, mabuhay po Panabo City. Welcome po ngayon sa panibago po at special coverage po ng ating TV Aralan. At ngayon nga pong umagang ito ay live na live tayong mapapanood sa ating Panabo Satellite Cable Television Channel 1 at ganoon din po sa ating social media accounts ng SDO Panabo City. Tunay nga po na ang araw na ito ay napaka-special para po sa amin dito sa SDO Panabo City at ganoon din po sa mga piling mga kaguruan at non-teaching personnel po natin dahil ngayong umaga pong ito ay pararangalan po natin ang ating mga awardees sa katatapos lamang po na Eagle and AGILA Awards ng DepEd Regional Office 11. Pero bago po tayo magpatuloy, nais ko lamang pong ipaalam sa lahat ng nanonood sa amin na ang live coverage na ito po ay para sa araw na ito at hindi po ito magtatagal hanggang mamayang hapon po dahil umaga lamang po ang ating special coverage. Sa lahat po ng mga nanonood sa amin, magandang buhay po sa inyo at advance Happy New Year po sa lahat. At upang formal na simulan ang ating pong pagsasahimpapawid ngayong umagang ito, with the greetings of course to our schools division officials, magkakaroon po muna tayo ng pagpupugay sa ating pambansang watawat at susundan po yan ng pag-awit ng ating panabuhim at ang pag-ere din po ng ating advokasya para sa handang ISIP, handa bukas. Magbabalik po kami.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, at the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Gusto mo silbi makikbatok sa kaaway mo, barok sa pagsulay, makikriso uban sa hiniusa. Kusog Panabo, ikaw ang garfo ko. Panabo kong paraiso, ibong tunalan, di ko ikalitan hanggang sa kahangturan. Panabo, Panabo, Panabo.
Nak! Gising na! May online class ka pa.
Anong oras na ba? Oo, Nay! Gagayak na!
Alas 7 na pala, sikat ng araw andyan na. Ilan ng sarili sa panibagong umaga. Sa trail mo sa latagantay,
Oh, kain ka muna, anak.
ako'y talagang excited na. Auto-click agad sa link at ready for login na.
Ayan! Connecting na! Good morning, sir!
Di akalain kahit ganito ang sitwasyon natin sa pandemyang ito. Alam natin ang katotohanan, edukasyon ay may solusyon. Magpapatalo ba sa lahat kung may solusyon na nakaangat? Ano bang hinihintay? Halina at sumabay. Bubuhayin ang bukas, problema'y lilipas, kinabukas ay itaas. Handang isipan ng bukas.
Ma, paano yan? Isa niyo yung laptop natin. Anong gagamitin ni Bunso?
Okay lang yan, nakausap ko ng teacher niya, magmo-module na lang daw siya. Pwede niya pa rin pagpatuloy ang kanyang pag-aaral.
Ay, salamat! Buti nilang at may ibang pagpipilian.
Ito araw-araw ng mga panibagong gawain. Bilang mga estudyante, kailangan naming intindihin.
Naku po! Nawawala ang internet! Sir, present po!
O sige na, galingan mo dyan ha. Tutulungan ko mga kapatid mo sagutan mga modules.
Buksan at isipan, mabibigo pero hindi susuko. Alam natin ang katotohanan, edukasyon ay may solusyon. Magpapatalo ba sa lahat kung may solusyon na nakaangat? Ano bang hinihintay? Halina at sumabay. Bubuhayin ang bukas, problema'y lilipas, kinabukas ay itaas. Handang isipan ng bukas. Sa lahat, kinatatakutan ng bata't matanda. Kahit anong profesyon mo pa, sa malawang pag-isip laging handa. Stay at home, work from home is your normal. Wash your hands, sanitize para safe ka. Alam kong maraming diskarte ang mga Pinoy, di magpapahulihan pa ba? Matatag, magaling at determinado. Hindi susuko makamit ang tropeyo. Ano pa iyong estado sa buhay ay mananalo. Estudyante Pinoy ka, makakayanan natin to. Buksan ang isipan, mabibigo pero hindi susuko. Alam natin ang katotohanan, edukasyon ay may solusyon.
Oh, anak! Kumusta? Anong resulta?
Nay, sakit! Yes, Nay! Pasado ako!
Magpapatalo sa lahat kung may solusyon na nakaangat. Ano bang hinihintay? Halina at sumabay. Sisikain ang araw, problema'y lilipas, kinabukas ay itaas. Edukasyon sa Pilipinas, handang isip, handang bukas. Handang bukas para sa unlaran, handa tayo para bukas.
Ayan, welcome po muli sa ating live coverage pa rin, sa special coverage po natin ng ating TV Aralan. Sa pagsasahimpapawid nga po ngayon ng ating mga nominado at mga nanalo sa katatapos lamang po na Eagle and Agila Awards. Ngayon po sa puntong ito, bago po tayo magpatuloy, ay nais ko muna pong ipaalam din sa lahat na ang atin pong TV Aralan ay magpapatuloy po sa pagsasahimpapawid sa susunod na taon pagkatapos po ng ating special coverage na ginagawa po ngayon sa atin pong SDO Panabo City upang parangalan po, bigyan ng special na pagpaparangal ang atin po mga nominado at mga nagwagi sa nabanggit po na awards po natin. Sa punto pong ito ay makakapanayam natin o makakausap natin on screen at makikita po ninyo live na live ang atin pong mahal na kawaksing tagapamanihalang pansangay na walang iba kundi si Ma'am Feby Gay L. Refamonte para po sa pagbibigay ng kanyang mensahe ng pasasalamat sa ating lahat. Ma'am Feb, good morning!
Good morning, Sir June.
Good morning, Sir June.
Hi ma'am, good morning po. Go ahead po ma'am.
Okay, my courtesy and morning greetings to everyone, to our viewers in our DepEd Panabo City FB Live, and as well as our viewers from the Panabo City Cable TV Channel 1. Blessed morning, everyone. According to Venus Williams, in life, there is no such thing as impossible. It's always possible. Even the impossible has possible in it. So this popular quote reflects the kind of mindset our nominees have that made them to the top. Some of them may have felt the burden of being chosen as nominees. I have heard others telling that it is impossible for them to make it in the regional awarding. But during the orientation and training workshop, all these negative thoughts were cleared. And we owe this to our very supportive top management officials. So our heartfelt gratitude to our schools division superintendent, Dr. Renante A. Solitario, for your constant encouragement. The nominees were very inspired to cooperate because of your support. Also to the Chief of the Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. January Yamota, and the Chief of the School Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Eileen Anonuevo, and all the members of the Praise Committee. Thank you so much for helping us scout our potential awardees. And of course, the wind beneath the wings of our awardees, our Praise Packaging team. Thank you so much for your hard work. I know that you have spent almost a week of sleepless nights just to beat the deadliest deadline. You have turned nights into mornings just to make sure that all papers are attached. You are the best. Daghan kaayong salamat. To our awardees, to all our nominees and our awardees, thank you so much for your commitment and dedication to your work. What you have achieved right now is just a result of your hard work, and you all deserve to be awarded. This is a manifestation that the department have recognized all your accomplishments for the past years. But for sure, this will not be the end, but only the beginning. With your work attitude and the enthusiasm to give the highest and excellent performance in the name of service, I am assured that you will receive more awards in the future. And finally, may our achievements for this year's Agila and Eagle nomination will serve as our inspiration. Inspiration to do more and serve with utmost responsibility and integrity. Who knows, you will be the next Agila and Eagle awardee. So let me end my message with a quote from Abraham Lincoln. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, let us all live up to our brand name that Panabo City Division is the forefront of eradicating illiteracy through the 4 I's: innovation, integration, industry-based learning, and inspiration. Good morning, everyone, and God bless us all. Back to you, Sir June. Sir June?
Wow, thank you so much, Ma'am Feb, for that very wonderful and inspiring message given to all of our viewers at the same time, most especially to all our packaging team and to the awardees and nominees po natin. Thank you so much po, Ma'am, at God bless po sa inyo. Ayan. Okay po, so ngayon papatuloy nga po tayo tulad ng nabanggit ni Ma'am, meron po tayong mga pararangalan ngayon at ito nga po yung unang dalawang pararangalan po natin, ang atin pong division contender para po sa kategorya ng Master Teacher for Elementary sa atin pong AGILA Awards at ganoon din po ang atin din pong contender sa kategorya naman ng Public Schools District Supervisor. Matutunghayan niyo po ang video presentation for Ma'am Don Nobles and Ma'am Estrella Maputol Respa. Abangan nyo po ninyo. Let's all watch this.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
She's one of the best teacher, or science teacher rather, Panabo Central University Spencer. The family of her mother Earl, a very competitive teacher, and always bringing the glory and honor to our school, from regional to national level. Location of the heart is at the middle of the chest. Okay, the apex is facing the left side now. Many misinterpret that the heart is located on the left side. No, it's located at the center. Okay.
Ma'am Don Nobles is the Mother Earth of Panabo Central Elementary School Center. You know why? Kasi siya man good ang concern kaayo sa mga organisms sa paligid. Make sure niya nakabalot ng teachers nga kailangan na ito balance sa ecosystem. Muna siya si Mother Earth.
So I will demonstrate how to assemble the leading power science kit.
Isang malaking karangalan ang maging kabahagi ng pamumuno ni Binibining Don Nobles. Bilang aming grade head sa grade 6, binibigyan din niya ang pag-unlad sa akademiko ng mga mag-aaral at pati na rin ang mga kaniyang mga kapwa-guro. Namin ang kaniyang dedikasyon sa kaniyang gawain. Bilang District Science Coordinator, ipinapakita niya ang kahalagahan ng pagkakaisa. Nagiging idolo namin siya. For how many years na naging coach siya ay nakikita namin na siya talaga ay nagpupunyagi kahit na sa national level ng competition.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Ensuring that everyone has an equal opportunity for educational progress remains a challenge. Amidst the challenge, one woman keeps one's head above water to accentuate equity. Giving a matter of great importance, the local Aboriginal voices has laid the foundations for quality education. If others drew a small circle casting others out, our nominee drew a bigger circle to invite people in.
I'm 33 years in service. I started my teaching career before 1996. In that space, it was nothing as a public school.
Estrella Navarez Maputoy, a public schools district supervisor, presently assigned at Panabo North District and designated as the division focal person of Indigenous Peoples Education Program in the division of Panabo City for 5 long years, and yet still counting from school year 2015 up to present. Within her 33 years in service, Mrs. Estrella N. Maputo never wavered in her commitment and understanding of the identity and life of the indigenous people, that they are intrinsically tied to the protection and conservation of the land. She is committed to promote lifelong learning for indigenous people and ensure their full inclusion in education. She calls on every schools to remove the barriers that limit the presence, participation, and achievement in education of Indigenous people learners.
I really feel contented and happy working with the different school heads that I am assigned to, and within a period of time, I am really thankful to our living officials for sending me to the different trainings, especially in Indigenous People program.
Reaching excluded and marginalized groups and providing them with quality education requires the development and implementation of inclusive policies and programs. This has been the monumental goal of PSDS Estrella Maputo, as she conducted various trainings for curriculum development and contextualization consistent with the Department of Education's mandate to provide inclusive basic education for all in order to maintain an education system that will recognize, protect, and promote the rights and welfare of Indigenous cultural communities. Hers is a journey of selfless love, smoldering passion, and dauntless creativity. She helped the Indigenous people conquer their mountains of learning as high as possible. No one can do more than our nominee, Estrella Navarez Maputo.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
There you have it po ang ating pong contender para po sa ating Master Teacher Elementary category at ganoon din po sa ating Public Schools District Supervisor category for the AGILA po 2020. At ngayon po matutunghayan naman ninyo ang atin pong mga third placers para po sa ating AGILA or Search for AGILA 2020 na matutunghayan po ninyo ang ating pambato sa junior high school na si Ma'am Jennifer Harabay at ganoon din po for the elementary school principal, Ma'am Caroline Arado. Abangan po ninyo.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Capacity to teach, but not everyone has the heart for it. It is through immersing one's heart and soul that one can fathom and comprehend the truest essence of its noble call. The 21st century teacher does not only evolve around the four corners of her classroom. Guided by her passion and her love of teaching, Jennifer Haraba embodies the qualities for gaining the expected 21st century skills and competencies.
Good day everyone, I am Ma'am Jennifer G. Harabay of Panabo National High School. So I've been teaching here in the school way back 2015. So being a teacher doesn't only involve upon the four corners of the classroom, but what is important for me is that you have shared your knowledge to others, especially to your co-teachers, and that you have created an impact to your students. And for me, is that is the spirit of volunteerism.
At school, the SSG advisor for 4 consecutive years to spearhead school-related activities that would refine the youth's insensitive attributes by encouraging them to immerse in charitable and environmental activities that will motivate and develop their qualities. The SSG has launched an annual leadership camp since 2017. Student leaders and volunteers were motivated to come to school punctually as the epitome of their early bird program, a joint advocacy of the School's Watch program for 4 consecutive years. They launched and sustained the Uniforme Mo Sagot Ko program, wherein the junior high school graduates are encouraged to donate their school uniforms to the less fortunate schoolmates. They supported the Adopt a Learner program, which sponsors the miscellaneous fees of the poor but deserving students. She initiated and sustained the I Support program, wherein the group supported by assisting all the activities in school and contributed 20,000 pesos for PNH's landmark through fundraising year 2017. James Paul Balbastro, who is currently employed at the City Mayor's Office of Panabo, known to be a living testimony of this teacher's advocacy, since he had exhibited exemplary leadership and service as evident to his performance.
Under her advisory, her expertise and leadership teach us a lot to become a remarkable leader. I know it takes guts to become a good leader, but because of her supervision in the concept of leadership, everything is well.
Her active engagement with the different programs and activities launched by SSG made the school, SSG organization, exemplary.
She deserves all the recognition, given the facts and the evidence of her achievements. She made sure that she had instilled a great impact to her students, the spirit of volunteerism, which would certainly shape them to be useful and productive citizens in our country. With her strong spirit of and advocacy for change and volunteerism, she has beautifully touched the lives of many students. Like a gentle touch to a spider's web, you'll never know when and where the tremor of influence stops. Caroline M. Arado, the innovative leader who is not afraid to trod uncharted courses, because she believes that on the other side of fear is success. A bold leader is the first thing people think of when the name Caroline M. Arado is mentioned. So it's no secret that many people admire her abilities and skills in her way of leadership. Born with the qualities of a great leader, she's destined to succeed in the field of governance.
Hi, I'm Miss Caroline M. Arado. It's been my childhood dream to become a teacher and to build children's dream. Since teaching is not that career that much people would wanted to pursue, but maybe I am following the footsteps of my mom, who's been serving the Department of Education for 31 years as a teacher one. And so, who would have thought that this young girl will become a leader now, coming from an slum area in Davao City.
In her 3 years as principal at Southern Davao Elementary School, the school was able to record many awards and recognitions in various fields. For 2 consecutive years, the school has received a recognition as National Best Watch Implementer. Brigada Escuela made a significant contribution to the school by receiving awards and recognition both in division and in the regional level for 3 succeeding years. The school-based Gulayan sa Aralan program also topped among other schools in the provincial search for Best Gulayan sa Aralan for 3 consecutive years. The school-based DRRM program also excelled and won awards and recognition in the provincial search of Kalasag for 2 successive years. Other programs that made notable mark in the history of Southern Davao Elementary School under her leadership are campus journalism, school-based feeding program, sports, and reading program. She strengthened the school's DRRM and improved the facilities within the school, and she developed children's literacy and Purok Book Watch. was developed to address the shortage of reading materials and for the children to have an easy access to those materials during the pandemic. She formed a crisis management team to meet the needs of the young learners, and she has established linkages with a particular radio station in Davao del Norte through the partnership with the Office of the Vice Mayor and with the PTB Davnor.
Just work, even though no one is watching you, because you will be blessed with that. And maybe I always choose to see the silver lining of it, to choose what is good for everyone, what is good for the children. And that is our main goal as a leader, as a teacher.
The quality she possessed as a great leader and her contribution in the field of education deserve only to be honored. Our nominee is a manifestation of what Jim Ron's good qualities of being a leader. A good objective of leadership is to help those who are doing poorly to do well, and to help those who are doing well to do even better.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
There you have it po ang atin pong mga third placers para po sa AGILA 2020. Yun nga po si Ma'am Jennifer Harabay at ganoon din po si Ma'am Caroline Arado po. At this time, ay pakikinggan naman po natin ang congratulatory message na ibibigay po sa atin ng ating Chief ng School Governance and Operations Division, no other than Dr. Aileen B. Añanuevo. Hello Ma'am Ai, good morning! Good morning po. Ma'am Ai?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning to all of us, to the cable TV, YouTube, and other platform viewers. Good morning. Indeed, it was a heartwarming accomplishment. We are so proud of you, dear colleagues. Panabo City is indeed thankful to the honor brought to our division. Being a nominee is already an accomplishment. In behalf of the SDO, the Schools Division Office, the Schools Division of Panabo City, with the packaging team and the praise committee, and the rest of the teaching and non-teaching personnel, together with our learners and other stakeholders, we say thank you very much. What happened? Yeah. Am I okay? Sir June?
Yes, ma'am. Yes po, ma'am. Okay po. Yes po, ma'am.
I'm okay now. Somebody told me that I am not okay. So,
Okay lang.
to all of us, to the cable TV, YouTube, and other platform viewers, again, good morning. Indeed, it was a heartwarming accomplishment, and we are so proud of you, dear colleagues. Panabo City is indeed thankful to the honor brought to our division. Being a nominee is already an accomplishment. In behalf of the Schools Division Office and the Schools Division of Panabo City, with the packaging team, the praise, and the rest of the teaching and non-teaching personnel, together with our learners and other stakeholders, we say thank you very much. And be always an inspiration to others. Congratulations. To God be the glory. God bless everyone. Sir June.
Wow, thank you so much, Ma'am I, Chief I, for that very inspiring message as well. At this point, Chief I, let's all watch the videos for our second placers in Agila po. Ayan, so abangan po ninyo, tunghayan natin ang atin naman pong mga nanalo. Second placer for the Agila.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. By Helen Keller. Indeed, the work of many hands can finish many tasks. But before these hands combined, one must take the first move to act and get things done. And someone believes that is her purpose in life, not just an angel in the sick room, but a vitalizer to mobilize the societal and personal influences in order for the family, community, and other stakeholders to actively engage and share responsibility for developing lifelong learners.
I'm Annalisa Mantulis Mendoza, a Senior Education Program Specialist in Social Mobilization and Networking.
With Annalisa's passion, dedication, and determination as her strengths, she was able to bring the name of Panabo City to the national search for the best implementing schools of Brigada Escuela. Two secondary schools, Panabo National High School and A.O. Florenda National High School, were recognized as National Hall of Famers in the Mega and Large category, respectively. Likewise, 3 elementary schools were also awarded in the regional level. Her outstanding leadership also resulted to 100% online submission of the Brigada Escuela Daily Account Report for Brigada Escuela mobile application.
Hello, I am Erna Lumato, Education Program Specialist, partner of Ma'am Annalisa Mendoza. Working with Ma'am Anna is full of seriousness and full of laughters.
With her charisma in terms of partnership, she was able to forge partnership with the LGU by increasing the financial support from 10,000 pesos to 50,000 pesos worth of materials given to the 64 schools, including annexes during Brigada Escuela.
When I was assigned as the division partnerships focal person, I took it as a challenge. A challenge in the sense that I would be looking for partners that could help us sustain, enhance, and elevate our services, not only to our learners, but to the whole community as well.
The learners with special educational needs, or LSEN, also benefited from the works of this Panabo's prime mover. DepEd Panabo City had established a strong partnership with DMI Medical Supply and Demery Foundation Incorporated that funded 3 units of school building that currently housed the LSEN of Panabo Central Elementary School SPED Center. All of these were made possible by the strong will of this modern, empowered woman who has a golden heart, Annalisa M. Mendoza, RN, Panabo's vitalizer for a sustainable and caring partnership.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, Inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Hello, good afternoon. I am Rosebel Kapasilan Candilasa. I am 43 years of age. I am a teacher by profession. I am already 13 years in the service of the Department of Education. I used to be a classroom teacher for 8 years, and eventually I was designated as District House Coordinator at Panabo North District. Due to our persistent desire to serve more the Department of Education, particularly with alternative learning system, we tried our best to step up of becoming an education program specialist for alternative learning system. Sa ato ang pagpanarbaho mong what is kuan siya kanang wala man ta magkwenta no makita dito sa ato ang kuan sa ato ang kanang mga boss ang ato lang din is ni servisyo ng gyud ta nga kanang tinud-anay. So kana bang walay reservation ang atong pagkuan. So atong pagserbisyo. So pasalamat ko sa ato ang Schools Division Office, kay Sir Ray, kay ASDS, kay Sir John, sa tanan jud nga mga kaubanan sa tanang personnel, DepEd personnel. Ang importante, nag-serve ta sa ato ang mga kliyente, nag-serve ta especially sa among mga learners nga ginatawag na mo the least, the lost, and the left behind ng mga estudyante sa komunidad.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Considering the enormous issues in our world today, it is certain that we will be bombarded with a whirlwind of questions as to how we are going to resolve them. However, our nominee refuses to settle for mere dreams, for she firmly believes we all have dreams, but in order to make dreams come into reality, it takes an awful lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline, and effort.
Shirley Balbakal, our co-teacher here in Rizal Elementary School. As a teacher, she's really a very good teacher. She finds ways so that the children can really learn the lesson.
Sherilyn Balbakal, a sixth grade teacher at Rizal Elementary School in Panabo City Division, is an advocate of global citizenship education or GCED. GCED is a strategic area of UNESCO's education sector program that concentrates on the work of peace and human rights education. Long before, she became the only educator from Mindanao to be part of the Korea-Philippines Teacher Exchange Program or KPTEP in 2019. She has been doing charitable deeds out of love and compassion for others. No wonder she was chosen for such once-in-a-lifetime experience. In Myeongguk Elementary School, South Korea, she initiated a program called Project Wellness, strengthening global citizenship education through wellness, that targets 8 interdependent dimensions such as the physical, intellectual, emotional, social, spiritual, vocational, financial, and environmental. There may be times when others think that Mom Cherry's efforts are not sufficient in unraveling all the troubles in humankind. Yet, her influence is more than enough to produce an endless ripple that awakens the slumbering love of the youth for our nation, unleashes their passion to lead, and ignites their willingness to act for the betterment of our world. Sherilyn Balbacal, Global Citizenship Education Advocate Teacher, bringing forth GCED in the hands of every learner.
I've known Roel as an individual who has the passion to teach, train, and coach. He serves as catalyst for change to every learner.
Sir Ruel Abellanes is computer savvy, a person you can rely on. He never says no to every task assigned to him. He has a big heart for all children with special educational needs.
Scott is my boss name. I agree fish.
Roel Cañete Aquilanes. I've known Roel as an individual who has the passion to teach, train, and coach. He serves as catalyst for change to every learner. He doesn't hesitate to do all things for the welfare of everybody. And it gives me pleasure to acknowledge Roel being prompt at all times. He does things at his very best. Especially nowadays in this new normal, we need a mentor who is willing and passionate to carry tasks as noble means for service. His edge towards others in terms of work dedication is extremely remarkable. Sir I, Roel Cañete Aquilanes. God bless you.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Only a life lived for others is a life worth living, by Albert Einstein. It's not about how much you do, but how much love you put into what you do that counts. This short recount of our nominee, Fair Villia, who spent her decade of dedication for young children of tomorrow, is an inspirational journey of love, selflessness, compassion, and passion.
I nominated her in the AGILA for her competence in her job description. She works hard beyond the time without hesitation.
There is no magic to achievement. It is all about hard work, choices, and persistence. Good day, I am Fe V. Villa, a kindergarten teacher of Doña Ninita R. Florendo Elementary School. I have been teaching for almost 10 years.
Teacher Fair believes that before teaching children their academic, they should understand and embrace spirituality. Children should learn that there is a supreme being they always turn to and knows all and sees all. Teacher Fair always explores strategies and techniques to arouse the interests of her students, play with their imagination, tickle their enthusiasm, build up their expectancy so that they are always excited each day to wake up and study. For her, the true test is not how many questions she can ask her students, but how many questions will her students ask her.
And I am affected about the news of identified struggling leaders. Until such time I saw in prints the increasing number of pupils who are non-readers in stage 1. So I decided to make an action research right then. Along the way of my exploration, I found out 3 things based on the parents' conference with their teachers, but mainly it is all about the primary caregiver of struggling readers are not knowledgeable in giving the correct name of the letters of the alphabet and its sound. Through this, I designed a project named PIPA, which means Parents Guardians Involvement in the Pre-Reading Activity of the Kindergartens. I consider the struggling readers of the higher grades as kindergarten. This is an essential achievement of my profession because I inspired others to learn and to do things right.
She believes that kindergarten children are confident in spirit, infinite in resources, and eager to learn.
Kindled by his real power to encourage all his learners and colleagues in the academe, he is all but armed with research. As a school soldier, he persistently dedicates his vision and dreams of institutionalizing research study in school, eradicate the fear of research, and let it be open for all, regardless of its academic status. Our trailblazer, Rex Felix Cañete, leads his way, inspires hope, ignites imagination, and and instills love for learning not only to his learners but to his colleagues too.
Hi, I'm Rex Felix Canete, a regular, ordinary senior high school teacher of this institution, but with an extraordinary vision to education as well as learning. My philosophy is I believe that each and every student deserves an opportunity to experience the best. So if ever I see students who would like to learn despite of their educational background from TVL, from SPA or BEC, I am very much willing to train them smart and to turn them winners.
Sir Rex always believes and adheres to the basic principles of teaching, not as a job, but a mission.
Mr. Rex Cañete, the creator of PRISM, a research forum that aims to provide student researchers an avenue to disseminate the results of their research to the school and to the community, which has made him one of the leaders of research in the region. His skills in research has been recognized not only in the region, national, but also in the international competition.
The innovations that he performed for the past years are concrete proofs of his great love for teaching. Inspired by his mission and passion for teaching, he industriously developed worksheets, laboratory manuals, and journals. These materials become supplementary and enrichment tools that help students advance in their academic performance. These materials were even utilized by some teachers within the region. He believed all of these efforts are just superficial for a true AGILA aspirant. It's more than all the professional and leadership potentials. Personal qualities and character of integrity and honesty of a person distinguish him from the rest.
He's the only coach who sends science students to the National Festival of Talents instead of STEM and win. Definitely, he can produce champions by his skills in teaching science research.
He played a really big part in the success of my science investigatory project, in which, through his support, I've received many accolades from various regional and national-wide research competitions.
Well, I would say he's an awesome teacher, but beyond the classroom, Sir Rex just goes above and beyond.
With his mighty wings spread wide to explore endless horizons, our trailblazer nominee is indeed an eagle who always transforms data into information and information into insight.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Enthusiasm is the electric current that keeps the engine of life going at top speed. By W. Clement Stone.
Elia F. was hired at Panabo National High School way back 1989 and was promoted to the Division of East Handling Science as Education Supervisor last 2006. As a deputy employee and as a person, I believe that I owe everything to God.
Halia F. Pueblo, an education program supervisor in science, is one of the strongest votes in the division of Panabo City. She was promoted from Teacher 3 to Education Supervisor on January 6, 2006, subsequently retitled to Education Program Supervisor. She has served in this position for 14 years with unwavering dedication, burning passion, and relentless commitment. She is indeed a positive leader who empowers leadership and provision. The absence of accredited research laboratories and national scientists may have damped the enthusiasm of the teachers and students, but technology gave way to a veil of resources from afar. The science department gained top speed and reached its peak with House leadership, and supervision. Thus, like an alternating current, she consistently streams electrical energy and offers sources of energy opportunity outlets to all teachers who mold students to reach the top of numerous science competitions, both in local and international. She backed up the success of the young researchers in the International Sustainable World Energy, Engineering and Environment Project Olympiad in Texas, USA, who bagged the bronze medal. She facilitated the division delegation to become the first regional champion and first national qualifier for the National Festival of Talents, or NFOT in Science and Technology, on the spot competition last March 2020. The delegation even dominated as the regional champion in the physical science category for 3 consecutive years in a Regional Science and Technology Fair, or RSTF, and qualifiers for National Science and Technology, or NSTF.
I'm the happiest individually whenever science teachers and students soar to greater heights. I am the happiest person when they relate to me their experiences in their science interests. And because of that, I learned to love, learn to the deep, and thank God for making me like a turtle. With this nomination, I am thankful to our DepEd officials, to DepEd as a whole.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Oh, hello pa rin po sa lahat ng viewers namin. Live na live pa rin po tayo dito po sa ating Panabo Cable at ganoon din po sa ating social media accounts ng DepEd Panabo City. Ang natunghayan po ninyong mga videos ay ang mga second placers po natin para po sa ating Eagle and Agila Awards. Nag-uwi nga po tayo ng 7 second place, 2 para po sa Eagle at 5 naman po sa ating Agila. Okay, so ayan, napakagaling talaga ng ating mga Panaboans, no? Basta Panabo, Panalo at Panabo Bibo, basta Panabo talaga, walang tulak kabigin. Talagang magagaling po tayo dito sa Panabo City Division. Okay, speaking of magaling, of course, makakasama naman po natin ngayon na magbibigay din po ng kanyang congratulatory message, of course, ang ating hepe ng Curriculum Implementation Division, no other than Dr. Januario Iyamota. Sir John, good morning!
Good morning, June.
Hello po, Sir John.
Good morning. Good morning.
Ayan, Sir John, grabe, no? Opo.
Yeah.
7th place. Ayan.
My courtesy to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynaldi Solitario, to our ESDS, Ma'am PBG Ripamonte, to my partner, Dr. Eileen Anonuibo, to Sir June, to all the school heads, teachers, parents who are watching in cable TV and our social media platforms, to all of us, good morning. You really deserve a recognition, my dear awardees, no? Because you are really doing your best. Karapat-dapat lang na maging ma-recognize kayo kasi you are one of the best among the rest. So I would like also to congratulate the SDO Panabo, especially so with Ma'am Day and Sir Ray, for bringing the packaging team into the Panabo City and really cooling, no, and really getting the best potential of our nominee. And I would like also to congratulate all the nominees, the awardees, the first place either in AGILA or in Eagle, because in the category, I know that you really have some sort of stress in preparing your document, sorting your document. It's really a source of stress. And also the packaging team na walang tulog, no? Kung sila ay gumawa for the preparation to meet the deadline of the regional office. So sa lahat ng mga tao, the voice over na nag-introduce ng mga awardees, magaling, no? So congratulations. I know that your immediate superior is really nominating you, recommending you, because they know that you are really doing your best. So in behalf of the CID, the supervisors, and PSDS, we would like to congratulate you. You really deserve the best. Sana marami pang mga awards ang makukuha ng Panabo City. So basta Panabo, panalo, bibo, Panabo 1, winner tayo. Congratulations. Good morning sa ating lahat.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yamota. Ayan po, sir. Napakaganda din po namin yung mensahe. Basta Panabo talaga, sir. Panalong panalo. Ayan po. So, Sir John, thank you so much at ingat po kayo, sir. Ayan po. At sa puntong ito, ito na po ang pinakaabangan ng lahat. Ang atin pong mga first placers para po sa ating Eagle at Agila 2020. Ang matutunghayan po ninyo ay ang unang 5 na Eagle awardees na nagkamit po ng first place at susundan po yan ng 5 na naman para naman po sa Agila first placers pa rin po. Tunghayan po ninyo ang ating mga awardees.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Kuya June, isa siya sa pinakamaalim na empleyado dito sa DepEd, Panabo Division. Always yun na siya sa'yo. Yun na siya galit. And uptick kaayo sa buon. Mas din pag confidential na isa masaligan yun na siya sa iyahang mga trabaho.
Kung malikayon kay kauban o nabutan niya, isa gini sa tanan nga sa ibang problema magkinabangay. Ako nagpasalamat kayo nabala sa akong boss na si Stis Ray Solitario na isa siya na nag-endorse sa kuha ini nga awardee. Kung sa may akong abot ini, ako may salamat. Daghang salamat. Ako dahil si Rodrigo Casona Jr. Ada 4, trabaho rin sa DepEd Panabo Division, sunod sa 5 ka tuig. Akong trabaho, nag-drive ko School Division Superintendent. Sa akong mga biyahe, ginawa na nag-check up ang dana, komisyon, Kung asa ang superintendent, pinatuwa kami ang pag-antay, pag-iman, pag-isay mga trabaho sa office, mga documents, yakot sa lain nga session, nag-antod sa ko sa mga session na kailangan iba para makapirmahan o ikan sa space ng pirmahan na ako. Kung sa mga kinatanong, kung sa mga patawag na trabaho o may mga kung pa-service pa try, okay sa office, kaya wala sila ikaw, usap ka lang
Si Kuya June kay wala na siya yung na tao. Isa siya sa ako ang saligan ni sa division considering na akong trabaho kay maghatag ko mga papers caser mas confidential kung siya sure ka na mahatag din niya sa caser and dili siya matawag sa ibang tao.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Good day. I'm Janice F. Bawiin, Administrative Assistant 3 under Human Resource Management Office of Department of Education, Panabo City. As of 2020, 10 years na ko na nerbisyo sa DepEd Panabo. Dako kay ko pasalamat sa DepEd Panabo City ang ila kong gitagaan og tsansa na makaserbisyo sa publiko isip usa ka public servant. Ug dako kong pasalamat na usa ko sa napilian nga mga himo mo dawat sa AGILA Award. Isip usa ka empleyado sa gobyerno, daghan tag masinati nga klase-klaseng mga tao. Usahay, mabati nato na daghan sa pagsulay, pero dapat dili ka mawalan ang pag-asa. Dapat gani gamito nato ni isip usa ka pagsubok para mapaayo pa nato ang pagpanerbisyo sa katawhan. Be positive always. I am Jan Sleep Bawin at your service.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Nothing beats a man who is always ready to whatever circumstances may come. Truly, disasters are inevitable. And here comes this man who caught the eyes of hundreds because of his teeming passion to help out in the rescue, relief, and rehabilitation process, walks his talk as he comes into action and even more ready to render voluntary services beyond official time.
Hello, my name is Hernando Resuenio Jr. I'm the Project Development Officer 2 of the Schools Division Office of Panabo City. I am dedicated to the implementation of the Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Services. I was formerly employed at the Panabo Emergency and Rescue Services as a medic, and through an opportunity, I was employed in the Schools Division Office of Panabo City.
A nurse by profession, a lifesaver at heart, Hernani has been in the public service for more than 8 years. During his journey with DepEd for the past 4 years, 5 schools have been recognized and gained awards in the provincial, regional, and national levels for the Gawad Kalasag Search for Excellence in Disaster Risk Reduction and Management and Humanitarian Assistance. One of these is the Panabo National High School, a regional Hall of Famer and a runner-up in the national search. And because of this recognition, the province of Davao del Norte, through the provincial DRRM, sought his expertise and made him a provincial evaluator for 2 years. Through the initiative of Mr. Resuenio, the Schools Division of Panabo City established a strong partnership with the LGU, CDRRM, and the Bureau of Fire Protection. Moreover, Mr. Resuenio crafted a school safety inspection tool, a localized monitoring tool approved by the Monitoring and Evaluation Section and subsequently utilized by the supervisors during school visits prior. It is also the pride of the division that the Panabo's big shot has already proven his selfless dedication and commitment as volunteer together with the Healthcare Advantage Institute, or HCAI, 1 week after Typhoon Yolanda hit the Philippines in 2013 as the team leader, and 2018 during the 3rd batch Brigada Eskwela sa Maraming City. Exhausted yet fulfilling, 1 week at ground zero is a worthwhile experience. He is Mr. Hernani Abiliana Resuenio, RNMAN, the Panabo's big shot that will take the division towards resiliency.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
No internet! No internet!
Division of Panabo. I started working with the Reds since January 2000 as secondary school teacher, and applied for information technology Mr. 1 at the Division of Panabo City last August 2015. As IT officer, it's very challenging for me because I'm one-man band in my office. Instead of when working with the Dental Division office is very challenging. I created solutions to every services. Like example, the online service that we have in the division.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the Division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Good afternoon. I am Glenn Paris, 37 years old. I am the division accountant of the Schools Division of Panabo City. I joined DepEd way back in 2009. I was appointed by SDS Josephine Kadul on May 8, 2009. My job here is focusing on the finance administration and services of the office. In the accounting, as a team, we maintain financial records and reports, provide the management with the accounting information for making a decision. When I started in DepEd, I recognized the issues encountered by the office. In particular, despite the issues that I have encountered, I really managed this to be in place, the records, and we also did with the help of the management to supply manpower, hiring job orders, to assist in the transactions in the accounting. Try to establish an accounting system that will supplement the manual accounting system of them. Will not cause a delay in the accomplishing the transaction.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Chippy, currently teaching at UV Science Elementary School. A kinder teacher for 12 years, 5 years as school IT coordinator, and 3 years serve as an district IT coordinator. Teaching may not be guarantee for financial security, but with love, passion, compassion, commitment, and dedication has served my motivating factor in my teaching profession. I do believe no Filipino learners will be left behind. Everyone has the right to education. Napasok po ako sa Degree Permanent at 2009. And after that, appointed as school IT coordinator. Pero, nag-hesitate ko kasi I don't have knowledge about IT, their culture, their system, their education. But wala akong magawa. So, it serves as a challenge in my profession. So, I embrace it. And I love it. After that, natanggap ko rin, inaya ko, pinag-aralan ko talaga.
Miss Geraldine Pulitic is a kind of teacher who makes my life as school head of New Science Elementary School easier because of the tasks. Whenever I take in the favor the tasks, she would accomplish it and perform what is expected of her. And also when there are activities related to ITs, she can prepare right away the activities, the activity design. Generally, Pulitit is a kind of person who is able to give it.
Kahit wala akong dugong IT, pero nakita ko at napag-aralan ko na mas minahal ko ang IT dahil yung culture nila ay iba talaga sa culture natin. Hanggang ngayon, nakasurvive pa rin ako as an IT teacher at i-implement ko sa aming school. Kahit wala akong dugong IT, pero I love IT.
Indeed, Ma'am Geraldine did not only open a wide avenue of learning for the indigenous people, river crossing, trail trekking, hilltop gazing. Such imageries would paint a picturesque impression for those who have the knack for the outdoors, a deep commune with nature, and serene rural life. Every house mobile teacher would have been into one of these experiences during their career. All these would have been just another walk in the park you faced occasionally, but years of toiling in these conditions would have been done only by those with dedication, an indomitable spirit, parallel commitment, and selfless conviction of uplifting the lives of the members of our community. And that is Celeste and Masco Corley.
Being a teacher in alternative learning system is not easy. Dahil ikaw yung maghahanap ng learners, kailangan mong ilako yung programa ng ALS sa mga barangay na nasasakupan mo. Attend ka ng barangay sessions, meetings para ipaalam yung progress rin ng learners. Kailangan mo rin talaga ng mahabang pasensya to handle different kind of attitudes. Pero gayon pa man, kapag i-embrace mo siya, lahat magaan lang. Kung passion mo talaga ang pagtuturo, kahit anong challenges na dumating, kakayanin mo. This job made me realize how lucky am I to have acquired the highest level of education. While there are others na hindi nakatapos even their basic literacy level. So para sa akin, ito na yung opportunity ko to help others na i-share sa kanila yung kaalaman ko. Para sa akin, yung biggest accomplishment ko yung mga passers ko na nakikita ko yung nabago ang estado ng buhay nila. As a mobile teacher and ALS, ginawa akong instrument ni God to help those learners na nangangarap to reach their dreams.
Celeste Añasco Corlet is our mobile teacher. Learning system for more than 16 years as ALS implementer in Panabo South District. She was assigned very far barangay Panabo South District, and with that assignment, no complaint heard for more than 16 years at service is worthy of emulation.
Indeed, nothing and no one can keep an ALS mobile teacher from breaking the border of illiteracy and building bridges of limitless prospects of living their dreams. Ma'am Celeste's resounding success as an ALS teacher is rooted in her belief that the ALS learning is a journey to unsettle minds that thirst for knowledge and widen horizons of opportunities. ALS learning strongly proves that education is not just a part of life, but it is life itself. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. The scientific genius that unraveled most of the science we understand today is also the compassionate mind who inspired our nominee to live a life, career, and advocacy in service for the hardworking Panaboan. A multi-awarded teacher and outstanding implementer of ALS in the division of Panabo City, she has moved many students' lives by dedicating her mind and heart the years of effective implementation of the programs and projects of the ALS. She is Miriam Coquilla Ramos.
Magandang araw. Ako nga pala si Miriam Coquilla Ramos, isang District ALS Coordinator, Panabo South District 2, Division of Panabo City. Bilang isang ALS Dalsi, ito ay hindi madali para sa akin. Masasabi ko ito ay mahirap, ngunit masarap. Bakit? Mahirap dahil kami po ang naghahanap ng mga learners dun sa mga far-flung area. Kami ay nag-deliver ng tatlong level na pang-edukasyon. Ito ay DLP, elementary level at secondary level. Mahirap dahil magiging kalaban natin dito ay ang kanilang oras. Dahil kadalasan sa mga learners namin ay isang mga magulang na may edad. Masarap dahil sa kabila ng kanilang mga desisyon sa buhay, ito ay nainganyo pa namin na mag-aral muli.
Valuable use to 4 districts in Panabo, easing the lesson preparation of co-teachers. A leader with a high sense of morality, integrity, and responsibility in fulfilling her work, our nominee Miriam C. Ramos is living proof that the one who rocks the cradle can rule the world.
Dahil dito sa ALS, may bagong pag-asa.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
We are what we repeatedly do.
Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Many have dreamed and started, but very few have persisted. Excellence is doing common things in an uncommon way, encouraging yourself to recognize potentials in an ocean of the ordinary. Sir John Vasilius' brand of leadership is championing the standards of work, dedication, and sacrifice. He has been reshaping lives of students, teachers, families, and communities as he raised the bars of implementing honesty and integrity well at scale with nationwide magnitude.
I am John Bisileas, Master Teacher 1 of Panabo National High School. I've been teaching for the past 20 years. So, in the 20 years of service, I am happy that I am with Panabo National High School because I was able to do what I want in the field of teaching. For the past 7 years in the public school, I keep on making some programs or some innovations, some projects. Then our school principal is very supportive on that.
Sir John dared to revamp the front line of institutional leadership, transforming Araling Panlipunan instructional approaches, always campaigning for and maintaining student honesty and punctuality value formation for a perfect brew of excellence with character. His tenacious spirit, loyalty, and consistency to excellence in service rendered him outstanding for 3 consecutive rating periods.
Dr. John Basilias, he is a role model of efficiency among his colleagues. He is able to manage all the duties as a subject teacher, a master teacher, a faculty president, and what's coordinator of Panabo National High School, the largest secondary school in the Panabo City Division. He is also dependable. That is why, as his school head, I am always confident that whatever task I ask from him, he can perform it at par or even beyond my expectation. He is truly commendable.
His innumerable endeavors for the school and community as effective teacher, spiritual brother, and the sheer consistency to sustain effective relations with key stakeholders is worth emulating. A man of excellence with character, with the solemn pride that he rightfully owns, all while sacrificing for the profession that has been the honor of his life to hold, teaching. Indeed, our nominee John B. Vasilius inspires, moves, empowers, and achieves. One woman caught the eyes of hundreds because of her bewildering accomplishments in curriculum management. She spearheaded programs and sustained best practices in the management and acquisition of facilities and learning materials that contributed to the achievement of better learning outcomes, provided evidence-based results of accountable and transparent governance, facilitated local initiatives and partnerships that contributed to school continuous improvement, and even crafted innovative projects and activities that gained community support and benchmarked by other schools. These events have swept other halls of ivy. An epitome of a passionate, committed, and dedicated leader, Mirna Evangelista Purificacion is sincere in translating the mantra of the school into reality as the home of excellence.
Hi, I am Mirna Evangelista Purificacion, already 59 years old. Teaching children, touching lives, and influencing my co-workers are some of the many things I am passionate about. In my 32 years in the Department of Education, I realized that my Lola was right then. Mestra, that's how she saw me. I find joy and contentment in what I do. I wish we could all lead a values driven life to serve the least, the last, and the lost.
She is a leader by example. In her 9 months as principal of Panabo City Senior High School, She brought the school to the pedestal for its first virtual recognition and virtual graduation in the entire Philippines for senior high school. She puts high regard for our stakeholders, and the strong evidence of that is our new partnership with Agricultural Training Institute of Region 11 in their Plant program amidst COVID-19 and the Philippine Air Force for our module Panda, and as well as our different new partners in work immersion for the private and the government sector. She is an advocate of Project Watch, not only to herself but to the school as well. In her fiscal management, she is very transparent in our MOOE utilization and sees to it that we submit our liquidation ahead of time.
Her accomplishments are rooted in her belief that people should be engaged, empowered. As one famous author said, if you want to build a ship, don't drum up men to gather wood. Instead, teach them to yearn for the vast and endless sea. Our nominee, Mirna Evangelista Purificacion, evangelizes through her good teaching ways, purifies by never running out of ideas and efforts to continuously uplift teaching in general, DepEd Panabo in particular.
Innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
At ayun, natunghayan po ninyo ang atin pong mga first placers para po sa ating Eagle and Agila respectively. Ayan po, sa totoo lamang po, napakaganda po talaga ng ating naging achievement sa ating paglako sa katatapos lamang po na Eagle and Agila Awards dahil po out of 21 nominees, 19 nominees ay pasok po sa ating top 3. At yun nga pong nakita ninyong video, ay yun po ang 10 pasok sa first place. Okay, so sa punto pong ito ay atin naman pong makakapanayam at maririnig live na live at makikita pa rin ang ating mahal na Schools Division Superintendent para po sa pagbibigay ng kanang championing message sa ating lahat at lalong-lalo na sa atin pong mga awardees and packaging team. Sir Ray, good morning po.
Good morning, June.
Morning, June.
Good morning,
Yes,
everyone.
sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning po.
You know what? While I am watching the presentations, the video presentations packaged by our division packaging team, para akong nanonood ng MMK, no? Yung mga accomplishments nila, no? Yung pinagdaanan nila, the time when they were still in the first year of the service until they reach, no? Up to this time, no? Until they receive such recognitions from the regional office and of course from the Schools Division of Panabo City. I am truly amazed. And I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the team of packaging team, our ESDS, Febigeri Famonte, the Vice Chair, Chief Eileen Anunuevo, the Chief also of the CID, Dr. Januario Yamota, and to everyone, to our winners, our Agila and Eagles, congratulations to all of you. Your great achievements are perfect chances really to remind everyone how talented, hardworking, and deserving you are. No? Talaga naman napakagaling, napakahusay ng ginagawa ninyo. You are proofs that good things really come to those who are willing to sacrifice to reach worthwhile goals. No, not many people have a story of their own to tell. You have a story of your own. And there are so many others to tell it over and over again because of your hard work, your dedication, your passion. Kaya nakikita at nakikita talaga yung mga ginagawa ninyo. No one needs a second look at you to realize what a great achiever you are. And you can really accomplish anything that you desire for. You never fail to amaze us with your extraordinary success and the achievement that will truly inspire others to do their best at the same time. You know, words cannot really express how proud I am. And you have that creativity and determination to do whatever you can dream of. And I hope you feel proud today and confident in your ability to rise to the next challenge. I know for sure that the hardest part of being a winner is to sustain and live up being an Agila and Eagle. That's the hardest part. But I know for sure that with your hard work, with your commitment, and at the same time, your dedication to work bilang lingkod bayan, bilang kawani ng pamahalaan ng gobyerno, alam kong magagawa nyo pa ng higit pa sa nagawa ninyo noon. Kaya sabihin man natin mahirap kasi i-sustain natin ang awards na nakuha natin, but I know for sure you can really make it. What's really important for you is to put that in your hearts and minds that you are our Eagles, you are our Agilas, and you are our winners. So soar high, Panabo 1 champions. Congratulations to all of you. Mabuhay ang Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.
Wow, thank you so much, Sir Ray. Grabe gid kaayo, sir, no? Ang ato ang na-achieve this year. Kay grabe, out of 21, no? 21 ng 19. Pero pasok pa rin po sa top 5 pa rin po yung ating dalawang pambato rin kanina. Opo. So Sir Ray, I guess this time po ay atin na pong formal na gagawin ang launching ng atin pong TV Aralan Station ID. Wow! Ayan po. Sir?
Tama ka, John. Kaya nga, nakaka-proud.
Ayan. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so again, I'm very grateful. Of course, to you, sa ating Aralan natin, sa ating radio-based instruction, lahat nangyayari.
Yes po. So Sir Ray, please do the honor now, sir, to introduce ang atin pong opisyal na station ID para po sa ating TV Aralan, at ito ay mapapanood po ninyo ng live sa Panabo Cable Channel 1 at ganoon din po sa ating social media platforms, at sunod-sunod na po yan hanggang sa susunod na taon dahil napaka-exciting po nito at punong-puno din po ito ng damdamin, no? Sir Ray, nais natin i-congratulate in advance yung lahat ng ating development team nito na mamaya din po ay mababasa ninyo mga pangalan sa mga credits.
Yes, so this is it. Mga kababayan, mga kasama, Panaboans, I want you to witness this. This is finally our TV station, our station ID of our TV Aralan that we also dream to have it in our own Panabo City division. And I'm very glad to have this group of teachers, Panabo National High School, headed of course by Mrs. Mimia Infiesto, Principal 4. Thank you so much to all of you beloved teachers. This is it. Ito yung pinakahihintay natin at saka ito yung inaasam-asam ko talaga na magkaroon tayo ng station ID ng ating TV Aralan. So ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this station, a TV station ID, ng TV Aralan ng DepEd Panabo City, of which we'll be going to air this every now and then kahit sa susunod pa ng mga taon. Panoorin natin ito.
Minsan sa buhay ay may mga tanong kung bakit ganito, ganyan at nakaganon.
Sa paglalakbay sa hamon ng buhay ay matutunan natin na maging matatag at matibay.
Sa kabila ng mga pinagdadaanan, patuloy sa pagbabahagi ng kaalaman, kaliwat kanan ng problema. Ngunit Nagkaagapay ang bawat isa.
Makakayanan ko, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa.
Asahan mo, kami ay gagabay sa'yo. Liwanag ay abot sa anumang sulok ng mundo. Kami may tiwala, tunay na pinagpala. Sikat ay sanang bawat layunin ay makikita malasakit at ika'y diringgin.
Ilalayo sa pangamba, ilalapit sa pangarap, pangarap na makamit ang kinabukasan.
Sa kabila ng mga pinagdadaanan, patuloy sa pagbabahagi. Nagdaan naman kaliwat kanan ng problema, ngunit gagapay na bawat isa.
Makakayanan ko, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa. Asahan mo, kami ay gagabay sa'yo. Liwanag ay abot sa anumang sulok ng mundo. Kami may tiwala, tunay na pinagpala.
Sa lipas ng oras ng buhay,
baon-baon ang kaalamang hatid ng ating gabay.
di magatubili sa pagkamit ng ating ibig.
Ikaw at ako, maghahayag ng panibagong mundo.
Panibagong ikaw.
Makakayanan ko, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa. Asahan mo, kami ay gagabay sa'yo. Liwanag ay abot sa anumang sulok ng mundo. Kami may tiwala, tunay na pinagpala. Makakayanan ko, makakayanan mo. Mga unos sa buhay ay malalagpasan to, basta't magtiwala. Tayo'y may pag-asa. Asahan mo, kami ay gagabay sa'yo. Liwanag ay abot sa anumang sulok ng mundo. Kami may tiwala, tunay na pinagpala.
At ayun nga po, natunghayan ninyo ang atin pong opisyal na station ID ng ating DepEd Panabo City TV Aralan, Handang ISIP, Handa Bukas. Tunay nga, makakayanan mo, makakayanan ko, makakayanan nating lahat ang lahat ng mga pagsubok na dumarating sa ating buhay, hindi lamang dahil tayo ay Pilipino, kundi dahil tayo ay panabuhan at nagkakaisa para po sa pagsulong ng ating edukalidad at ganoon din po ng ating pamumuhay alang-alang po sa ating mga kabataan at sa ating bayan. Maraming salamat po muli sa lahat ng nakibahagi ng ating station ID, lalong-lalo na po ang ating mga performers mula po sa paaralan ng Panabo City National High School, Southern Davao National High School, San Vicente National High School at Antonio O. Floyrendo National High School. Ayan, okay, San Vicente, yes po. Yun po ang mga paaralan na nag-perform sa atin. Sa lahat po ng development teams ng atin pong video productions para po sa ating mga awardees and nominees po at doon sa AGILA Awards, congratulations din po sa inyo. Sa lahat po ng nakibahagi ng mga school heads sa atin pong ginawang station ID, thank you, maraming salamat po talaga. Wala po talagang mapaglalagyan ang taos-pusong pasasalamat ng ating TV Aralan Productions at ganoon din po ng ating Schools Division Office dahil po sa inyong patuloy na pakikiisa din sa amin sa advokasiyang may pagpatuloy po natin ang ating mga pag-aaral kahit na po sa panahon ng pandemya, sa panahon ng new normal. And of course, congratulations also sa lahat din po ng ating mga kaguruan na patuloy din po tumatangkilik sa TV Aralan. And thank you so much as well sa lahat po ng ating mga top management officials, of course, with our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynante A. Solitario, SO6, ang ating Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. or Madam Febigay L. Refamonte, CPA, to our Curriculum Implementation Division Chief, Dr. Januario Yamota, and to our School Governance and Operations Division Chief, Dr. Aileen B. Año-Nuevo, to all our education program supervisors, public schools district supervisors, to all personnel of the division, maraming salamat po. Pero hindi pa po dyan natatapos ang aming pasorpresa dahil sa susunod pong taon, sa pagpasok talaga ng panibagong taon, ay meron din po kayong mapapanood muli. Abangan po ninyo ang ating official jingle ng TV Aralan. Ganon din po ang ating division hymn na ipiperform din po at ihahatid sa atin ng ating mga development team sa mga piling paaralan po dito sa SDO Panabo City. At hanggang sa muli, ito pa rin po si Mr. June Aguilon. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsama sa amin at pagtutok dito sa TV Aralan at naway sa pagtatapos ng taong ito, maiiwan po nawa ang ating masalimuot na mga alaala at mga karanasan at sa panibagong hamon ng buhay sa panibagong taong darating, harapin naman po natin ito ng may ngiti sa ating mga labi, may saya sa ating mga puso, at lalong-lalo na, let us all always give love and peace to one another despite of the situations that we are having right now. And maybe, kung magtatagal pa man si pandemya, huwag po kayong mag-alala dahil basta Pilipino ay panalo. Hindi lamang magaling ang Pinoy sa paghahandle ng ating mga pinagdaraan ng unos, no? Pero gayon man, tayo talaga mga Pilipino ay talagang resilient sa lahat po ng ating mga pinagdaraanan sa buhay. Kaya muli, maraming salamat, and of course to our partner, Cables TV Network, Panabo Cable, Panabo Satellite Cable Television with Sir James Chu, Ma'am Alexandra Chu, and Sir Alex Navarro. Thank you so much po sa inyong patuloy na partnership sa atin pong TV Aralan. And to all the 61 schools here in the division of Panabo City with their school heads and all the teachers, thank you so much. Congratulations everyone. Basta Panabo, panalo, basta Panabo, bibo. Maraming salamat at muli, eto po tunghayan ninyo ang atin pong mga winners sa Eagle and Agila. Thank you so much. Bye-bye everyone. God bless us all.
innovation, integration, industry-based learning, inspiration. This is the division of Panabo City, the forefront of eradicating illiteracy.